In this video, I'm going to show you how to divide decimals by whole numbers. And we're going to focus on using the standard algorithm. We've gone over models, we've gone over estimating. Now we've got to get to kind of the straightforward answering. So the first problem I'm going to put down, flip it this way, is (9 and 31/100 divided by 7. I also want to review right now the terms for these numbers. This is the dividend. This is the divisor. And our answer, when we get it, is the quotient. So make sure you've got those terms down. Sometimes the word problems refer to one of these words. So when we divide with decimals, it's way easier than anything else we've been doing. You just put the decimal straight up here on the roof. There's no bunny hops or anything. You just put it straight up here and you divide like you normally would. 7 will go into 9 one time. 9 minus 7 is 2. I bring down the 3. 7 will go into 23 3 times. 3 times 7 is 21. I bring down this last one. And I've got another 3 here. 3 times 7 is 21. And there's nothing left over. For this unit, we are taking away remainders. There's no remainders, and I'll show you what that's going to look like in a problem here in a second. Okay, I'm going to go through another one. Let's do 5 and 8/100 divided by 4. Again, dividend, the divisor is knocking at the door. The quotient is going to be our answer. So 4 will go into 5 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. I bring down the 0. 4 will go into 10 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. I bring down the 8. 28 divided by 4 is 7. 7 times 4 is 28. And this divides perfectly as well. And the decimal just goes straight up and sits up on the roof. I'm going to do a problem now that's a little different. So on this one, I'm going to do 2 and 4/10 divided by 5. So for this one here, there's a new step. So 5 can't go into 2. I'm not going to put anything there. 5 will go into 24 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20. And now I've got this 4. You guys are used to putting R4 up here. You can't do that anymore. When we divide with decimals, if there is a remainder, we add a 0 and bring down the 0 and keep going. 40 divided by 5 is 8. And now I have my answer. So when there looks like there's a remainder, you have to add a 0. If you start adding zeros and you get out past the thousandths place, that means you made a division error and made a mistake. In your 5th grade problems, you're not going to go past the thousandths. I'm going to show you another one where I'm having to add the 0. I'm going to do 3 and 3/10 divided by 2. 2 will go into 3 one time. I bring down the 3, and now I've got 13 divided by 2. 2 will go into 13. 6 times 2 is 12. And now I've got this 1 here. I cannot just put it up here. A lot of times kids will get the 1 and they'll just stick it up on the top. You can't do that. You have to add this 0 here and drop down the 0 and do 10 divided by 2 is 5. And don't forget to place the 0 or the decimal point up here. So we're going to practice this a lot this week. I just kind of wanted to give you a preview of the steps, and we will be adding trailing zeros. Sometimes you'll have them and sometimes you won't. It just kind of depends on the problem. And you're going to see numbers like 2 divided, or problems like 2 divided by 5, and you're going to think, well, I can't do that because 2 is smaller than 5. But with what you've been taught now with decimals, when you have a whole number divided by a larger number, you just add decimals and divide it this way. And on this one, I just needed 1 0, not 2. But it's going to look kind of weird at first because you're going to think you can't do it, but you just need to add a decimal and a 0 or 2 and then divide it out.